Can you do a mic check for me real quick?
Can you suck my ass, and then after you're done sucking my ass, can you fucking take a knife and shove it down your throat and then just kill yourself? What's wrong?
Sure. I can do all that.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Do we have a window open or something?
It's the fridge.
Our fridge is that loud?
You can't hear that? Oh, you have headphones on. That's the fridge.
Damn. We got a loud-ass fridge. All right, whatever. I'll just turn this down a little bit.
It's crazy how much you care about the sound when literally nobody listens to this podcast. It's unreal.
Yeah.
You're like, I got to prioritize this sound. That way nobody can listen to it again.
Should I just not give a fuck? Is that what you want?
I mean, like, the sound's the sound. That's how, you know how I feel about the sound.
The sound is not just the sound.
Yeah, it just is.
I mean, to you, it's just the sound because you don't.
Well, it's like if it's a clip, which is the thing that's people may or may not be actually watching, it doesn't matter because it's.
You don't think the sound matters?
For 30 seconds? No, not really.
You're out of your freaking marbles, lady.
I mean, have you seen some of the content that's on the internet? It literally sounds like it's happening through a radiator and people like it. Can I have a sip of yours? Like, that's a thing. Like, bad sound is a thing. I'm not saying it should be, but...
Well, I know there's one guy that listens to this podcast, so I want him to have a good time. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about who it is.
This is pretty good.
Yeah, it's tasty. All right.
Careful.
Yeah, there's one guy that listens to this.
Okay.
So.
You and your boyfriend, why don't you go fuck and record it on the Zoom recorder? So you can play it back and enjoy the crispness of the quality of the sound. Yeah, it is kind of funny how I think the sound is pointless. Well, it's like, I also like posted a video the other day that was just off my phone that I did in 15 minutes, so.
I mean, I would also be down for this to just be sound.
Ugh, that's terrible.
I would prefer that.
If there isn't a picture of me, I just don't care that something exists at all, you know? It's almost like I could put this entire podcast on mute and just watch myself.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter what you're saying. You just want to look at yourself, be cute.
Yeah, and it's like I don't even feel like I look that cute.
Mm-hmm.
But I just can't even listen to anything when there's a picture of me. It's like you could be talking, but if there's a picture of me right there, I would just never listen.
Okay, maybe that's what I'll do from now on. Just put a picture of you on the TV.
You don't want me to listen?
Yeah, because when you listen, you're like, that's dumb, you suck, and, you're fucking a piece of shit.
Why just not lobotomize me at that point? You don't need to...
I mean, I would if I could. That would be sick.
You could.
I can't lobotomize you and
You're
get away with
me.
it. I wouldn't get away with it, though. People would figure it out. They'd be like, why is Allison so chill all of a sudden? She's like really nice now.
I couldn't go anywhere.
I'd still bring you out. That's even more suspicious.
You can't.
Yeah, you'd still like host shows and stuff and do comedy.
You can't.
I don't know if even that many people would notice, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I guess you're fucking dumb.
Choose your lane. You just said that everyone would notice, and then you said no one would notice.
I didn't say everyone would notice.
Yes, you did. Oh my God, this is being recorded.
Yeah, I might have said that. They're like, because that's
you said
Allison's so chill now.
I couldn't get away with it because everyone would notice, and then immediately after you said, actually, I don't think anyone would notice. So you don't even know what you think, and that's fine. That's why I want you to do this word association, because you don't have any idea what you're thinking. I wonder if this light is close enough to me.
I hate word association.
Why? You're so funny at it. Why do you
wrote down a bunch of words?
Just dumb words. Did you look at it?
No, but I saw a lot of text, though. I was like, ugh.
Why do you hate word association?
I don't know.
You can't give a reason, huh?
This is why I'm bad at it.
Huh? You're not bad at it.
Word association.
Okay.
Hate.
Now listen.
Why do you hate it?
You can't take a long time to think. And that's why I think you hate it. Which is so funny because it's like you take so long to think. Like you take way too long to think about something. You pause, you marinate in it. And I like giving you word association because it forces you not to marinate on the thing and just say the first thing that comes to your mind. And I wish you did that more in conversation. So this is an exercise for you.
All right.
So there's the timer that you can see. You have 3 seconds until I move on to the next one. I'm not. If you don't think of something, I'm just gonna keep going. Is that fine with you? I didn't write down that many words.
All right.
This is just a warm up. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Fancy.
Poop. Well, I already had poop in my head.
Small.
Penis. Okay.
Europe.
Gay.
Weed.
None.
Muscle.
None.
Tight.
Pussy. Obviously.
Money.
None.
Circus.
Fun.
Mom.
None.
China.
Cool.
Ladder.
Tall.
That's it. That's all I had. You want me to do more?
Did I do good?
Why did you just keep saying none? That's not really a thing you're supposed to do.
Yeah, well, that's the first word that kept coming to mind.
None?
I don't have money. I don't have muscle. I don't have mom.
No.
None of it. That's why it kept coming to my head. See, I told you I'm not good. What do you want from me?
What did you say for Europe again?
I said gay.
That's pretty good.
That's what you wanted, yeah.
No,
right?
That's not what I wanted. I don't want anything.
I know what you want.
I want you to. I mean, of course, when I said small, you said penis, and it's like.
And tight and pussy.
You
it's like what is?
Have a small penis.
I didn't say I have a small penis.
But like, why would you say penis?
It's word association. It's the
Okay.
first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah, and now I'm just asking you the psychology behind why you said small, and then why you said.
I
penis.
didn't say I have
Okay.
a small penis.
I know.
I didn't say I have a tight pussy either.
But you should cut it so that it says you have a small penis.
Yeah, just that part. That's the clip.
Okay, actually, I have 2 other words, but they're not. They're not word association. They're like TikTok phrases that I want to see if you know what they are.
Okay.
Okay, so do you know what yassification is?
Yassification?
Mm-hmm.
It's like when a gay person gives you their approval. They like verify. Like
No. I mean,
that
it's
it?
not like
it's pretty close.
completely off,
Yeah.
but it's like. So wait, what did you say it was?
It's like
So
when a gay person gives you their
approve,
like
what does
the
that
stamp
mean,
of
though?
approval.
Oh, like they say it's okay.
It's like verification, but with Yas.
No, it's like
Yas queen.
no, it's like making things like flamboyant. So it's like say you had like a regular black
Okay.
T-shirt and then you covered it in rhinestones, like you yassified it.
Okay.
You like gayified it,
Yeah.
which makes sense. And then do you know about Pushin P?
Like penis or pussy?
That's what you think it is?
Or is it Percocets? Like selling Percocets?
Well, do you know where it comes from?
I guess not.
Okay, so like there's a song, Pushin P.
Okay.
You haven't heard
Sounds familiar. Yeah. I don't think so.
So what did you think it means you're pushing penis?
Yeah, pushing your penis into a vagina.
I mean, I
Pushing
guess
P.
like here's the thing. I feel like, and I could be wrong because this is my interpretation of what it means. It doesn't
So you don't
necessarily
even
mean
know.
one thing.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
technically, you say it meaning pushing penis into vagina. It's like you're pushing P. It's like it's like if you look it up on Urban Dictionary, it's like you're like pushing player lifestyle, which is like so 2000 way to describe it. You know, it's like no one's saying the word player anymore, but it's like you're
Yeah.
pushing P, like you're doing shit, like you're getting money, or you're putting your penis into a vagina.
Yeah.
That's just your definition, but it's not necessarily wrong.
Okay, it's kind of ambiguous, and it's
Yeah.
or do you just not know either?
No, it's first of all, it's
Pushing
it's
P is
slang.
a lifestyle.
Kind of, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like Scientology.
Well, it's a song first and foremost, and there's like other terms within it that don't make any sense either.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like pushing penis makes
like in
the
one
most
part
sense.
he said she turned pesbian because she's not a lesbian because she
Yeah.
dick too, but do you get it? If you're
Like a Pez dispenser?
No, if you're pesbian, as in like
No,
you're getting dick and you're getting vagina, do you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm trying to get you to say what it means though.
What, being a Pesbian?
Yeah.
I mean, you just described it.
No,
what do you want?
but like sexuality wise, which category would you fall into?
Oh, like pansexual.
No.
That's what the P's for.
No, like you're bisexual. You're a girl that's bisexual.
Yeah, but I think pansexual is the same thing as bisexual, to be honest.
No, because
What does pan
bisexual
mean?
technically does not imply that you're into trans people.
Okay, then you're trisexual. You got all three of them.
No, that's what I'm saying. Pansexual is. You're non-binary and trans people are included.
So you think bisexual people are
I didn't invent
transphobic?
this. I didn't invent this. I'm just saying this is the categories they've given us. Also,
It's funny to be bi and transphobic.
yeah, that'd be
To
awesome.
be like, oh, fuck a man or a woman, but
not an in between one.
yeah, exactly.
Pussy or dick, not
yeah.
midway.
I want to know what I'm getting myself into.
Not small hormone injected dick, only big fat dick or tight pussy.
Do you feel like there's like a hottest? Do you know who the hottest trans person is?
Well, definitely Hunter is one of them.
Right? That's what I was thinking.
She's one of the hottest.
For sure.
But there's like tons
I don't know
of
that
hot,
many, to be
yeah, that's
honest.
what I'm saying.
So.
You don't really know. There's tons of hot trans girls. There's like a lot of models that are like runway models that are hot.
Yeah.
And TikTok girls. Oh my God. There's like there's a lot of hot trans TikTok girls.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hunter Duncan's probably my top.
Duncan.
Isn't that her name?
No. Where?
No, Hunter Duncan's a comedian.
Oh.
That
isn't trans at all, probably, and
No,
would be
he's not.
offended by that.
Well, whatever.
Oh, it's a man, so it's
he
not even a woman.
unfollowed me, so I don't care. He can be offended by whatever he wants.
I forget her last
What's
name.
Hunter?
I forget her last name. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Everyone knows Euphoria Hunter. She was a model before too. I mean, the thing is, like,
It's gonna bother me.
it's like usually if you're born a man and then you're handsome, then you're gonna be a pretty woman. That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
You could be like just a pretty man.
Yeah. I was a really ugly woman just a couple days ago.
You're just so masculine. Like your head is huge, and your forehead. A lot of times, the trans people get their forehead shaved down. You'd have a lot of shave to do. Yeah,
they shave their
your
forehead down.
So your top
the
surgery.
bone?
Yeah. So your top surgery and your facial surgery is you get your bones shaved down. Usually your brow bone and your jawbone, and then you get sometimes you get either an implant on your chin or you get a nose job, and then you get like the filler here and then the filler here, and then you get titties, and
then you're a woman.
Yeah.
That's cool. Man, but shaving your bones down.
You gotta shave your bones down.
That is
And then you gotta
wild.
shave your boner down.
Sure, yeah.
Well, I think that if you transition soon enough, that you won't get that big of a dick. I am not against people transitioning before puberty, but some people really hate that. Like if I was a trans girl, okay, if I'm a trans girl and I'm 9, and men go through puberty around 14, right? If I start going through puberty around 13, I feel like you should be able to start taking hormones then. What do you think? Because if I'm going to be a woman, I don't want to go through puberty. Yeah, that's the worst part of.
Yeah.
When men go through puberty, you're fucked. Your Adam's apple shit, your voice shit, your balls, huge ball. You just get giant balls, right? That's
just jerking off all the time.
That's fine. That's not a bad part.
Yeah. It kind of is.
Does your balls get really significantly bigger?
No, not for a while. Well, I guess so. By around that age, yeah, they drop.
Weird?
They just literally drop. They sink towards the floor, like gravity sets in, and you're like, I'm a man now.
Ugh, I hate that.
My balls got longer. They're not all up in my body.
But what does it feel like?
I don't know. Doesn't
like you
nobody's
can't
like
feel
you're not. No, it's not like it doesn't happen like it's not like a moment.
It's not like when your water breaks.
No, it's not. It's not like, oh fuck.
So how do you know?
I don't know. I think you just kind of like wake up one day and.
So it does happen overnight.
It doesn't happen overnight, but it's like I think I don't know. I guess they just over time slowly start to sink towards the floor.
They don't go to the floor.
Mine too.
No, I don't.
Looks like I have 4 ankles.
ankles don't look like ankles.
Kinda. You don't think so?
Not at all. They more look like elbows because of like the weenus part. Your ankles are pretty taut.
Yeah, it's 'cause I got really thin ankles.
Yeah, you're really slender ankle.
Yeah, my ankles are in great shape.
I'm so hungry. I want a breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, me too.
Who's texting me? Okay.
Yeah, speaking of Euphoria, there's this thing. I mean, you've seen it where people are getting mad about.
Sorry.
It's okay. Do you want to talk about?
No. I want to talk about it with you, but
'Cause
I'm just not right now. I can't talk about it on here. But what were you saying? Sorry. I realized halfway through laughing that I'm like, oh, I can't.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
People have been getting mad at the guy that makes Euphoria because it's a lot of like high schoolers fucking on camera. But I don't know. I just think that's weird because it's like, what do they think high schoolers are doing? They're definitely fucking, and they've been fucking for.
Everyone gets mad that people are naked and
also
show their body, and that's because they wouldn't do that.
Well, you could
And
also not watch the show
People
too.
can not stop making shit about themselves. And hey, I get it. I love making shit about myself, but it's just like it still blows my mind to this day that people can't understand the concept that some people like to be naked and like other people to see them naked. Like, people still don't get that I like that. Like, if it was up to me, I would just be naked and all of my nudes would probably be released. Like, the only reason that like I'm not like that is because I have people that love me that are not interested in that happening.
Yeah, dude. But so many people that follow you on Instagram are like just waiting for
They're dying for
that
it.
to happen. They're just like,
Yeah, they're dying for me to
on.
have no one that loves me in my life. And I'm like, ugh, can my parents
Yeah.
just die so that I can release my nudes?
Yeah.
No,
They want
you
them to
don't want-
die. They want me to die.
You don't want, yeah, they want you to. You don't
for
want me to
sure.
have my nudes online, really. That doesn't thrill you.
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of unavoidable, to be honest. I just know it's gonna happen eventually. So I don't know. If you
Yeah.
get famous enough,
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
they're
it's gonna
be
happen.
released. I just like don't understand what's confusing about that. Like, I feel like people who don't understand why that. It's just like we've evolved this far, and you still don't fucking get it that people can just be naked. Like, I don't know. To me, you have a limited brain capacity if you don't understand that. Like, just because something makes you uncomfortable does not mean it's a hard concept to grasp. Like, you don't want to be naked on the internet, right? But you understand why I'd want to be.
Maybe
You want to
one
be
day.
naked?
Not really, but it's like, I don't know.
But you fucking
it wouldn't
get
be the
it.
end of the world though.
Yeah, you get it. And then people will look at you and be like, how do you not feel some type of way about me being? But it's like, you were jerking off to my pictures before we fucked.
Guilty.
You get it. It's just not that hard of a people. The other concept that drives me insane recently on TikTok, not just the thing about Euphoria, about people being naked, but these girls are always like, that have huge bushes, you know, these girls with like full grown out bushes. They're like, I don't understand why some people are against having a bush. And it's like, I'm not against it, but I get it.
It'd be funny if you were against it. That was like a strong
have whatever hair you want, but
political stance you took.
but why would someone not want that? But why would a person that's dating you not want that?
It reminds you of your mom too much. You know?
No, serious answer.
It's just
Ew.
like, I don't know. It's
Most obvious answer. I have a giant bush. What does that?
Yeah, it's
what happens then?
It just gets in the way of eating pussy. Yeah, for sure.
Hair gets in your mouth.
Yeah.
And I feel like
I mean,
that's a valid reason to not be into it.
I feel like girls don't want guys to have just a bunch of pubes.
Nobody wants hair in their mouth.
But
I've never met someone who's like, I love when hair's in my mouth.
eating hair.
Declare yourself if you like eating hair. Anyway, you think that titties should be shown on Euphoria or what? I love it.
Yeah, I mean, of course. It's HBO. It's like every show on HBO should have titties.
The thing is, just boobs are great. And, like, if you can't understand that boobs are great, just leave.
Yeah.
Go on an island somewhere and chop off everyone's boobs.
They're
and
also
just
not.
drown yourself.
They're not actually in high school.
They're 23.
Yeah. They're 23-year-old titties pretending to be 17-year-old titties.
Also, I have a picture of my 17-year-old boobs that I just look back and just look at how nice they were because they're so nice.
Yeah.
That's how nice young people's your boobs will never look better than they do between the ages of 16 and 21. Maybe 22, 23, the Sydney Sweeney, maybe even up to 25, but that's just the reality of the situation. When a piece of fruit grows off a tree, it's the most ripe when it's ripe. And then it fucking rots and it falls on the ground and then it just dangles off.
The fruit's 30s.
Yeah. And that's your tits in your 30s after they've been through shit.
And then it rots into the ground and that's your 40s.
Yeah. And then no one wants to see it and then you throw it in the trash.
And that's your 50s.
I don't know. It's just like people are... everyone's ruled by emotion and it's kind of pathetic, honestly. It's like you guys can't think logically about anything.
I don't know. It's weird that you act like you're exempt from emotions. I'm not. But you act like it though.
No, I'm not acting like it. I just
crazy
say
that people get mad about stuff.
No,
that I don't get mad about.
No, it's less about getting mad. You feel something about something. You let it happen. You feel it. You address why maybe you'd feel that way, and then you move on. You don't go like, let me get this show taken down from the internet because I can't figure out what makes me feel that way. No,
you go in the kitchen and you punch your fridge.
That's another wrong
thing
to do.
You punch the fridge.
You should be able to process especially as an adult, to think that you can get to your adult years and not figure out how to process your emotions on your own time is like, you're stinky. Your brain's stinky. Little flies are buzzing around your brain stink.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are going through some shit.
Yeah, and they probably need therapy and they need to find some resolutions about their internal issues that they have going on.
Also, I think therapy is kind of a scam.
Therapy is rough because it also, you have to find somebody that you trust, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it probably works for most people. If it's working for you, then, don't stop going. But it's also, like, I don't know. There's no way it can work for everybody.
People that are fucked up in the head don't have the emotional wherewithal to then go through a bunch of different therapists to find the one that fits them. They're like already on the precipice of like either killing themselves or like having a mental breakdown or something.
Yeah, and then you have to go on all these first dates with different therapists.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
that would make me want to kill myself.
Yeah, I have a friend that's like has gone to some therapist that like implied that she like is like, the other stuff's wrong with her. That's like not the point of, I don't know. I don't want to.
You just have all these different people weighing in on what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I went to therapy as like a 7-year-old, and I didn't really like it.
Yeah, you probably went to like state sanctioned therapy or something though, right? Or like school therapy?
No, like.
What kind of therapy was it?
My dad put me in therapy.
Right, but like who was your therapist?
His name was David.
Was he like from the VA?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so.
The thing about therapy is like,
I don't think they cover your children's therapy in the Navy. I don't think they do.
They might, especially when you're a little boy.
I don't think they do. But I think he was paying for it. But yeah, I was pretty angry.
Yeah, you're like
pretty angry.
You're like stinked. That's another reason why I don't think that people have the right to like, because there's so many people who have been through way worse things or like have been through significant trauma and then they don't act like an asshole that tries to cancel everyone. So it's like,
Yeah, but I don't know. Just like it just doesn't matter, It's like people are going to be angry and think that their opinions mean something and they're going to get validated for it.
And they're wrong for that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not, for sure.
Fun comedy topic.
Well, I was bringing it up because I wanted to talk about fucking in high school. And then you just went off on this thing about
How everyone's
how
wrong and I'm
everyone sucks and they're stupid and they shouldn't feel things.
Well, I do talk about having sex in high school a lot, so I feel like I've really exhausted that.
Okay.
Do you have a new thing to bring up?
It's just the fact that pretty much everybody in high school is fucking. It's like I was fucking in high school and I shouldn't have
Well,
been.
we know some people that
I had-
definitely weren't.
I know some too, but I'm just saying it's like I had scabies and I was fucking, you know? So it's not that hard.
Well,
Also, I would be the one character in Euphoria with scabies. They don't show that, you know?
No one cares about scabies, Cameron. The thing is, you haven't had any real STDs, so you want to make scabies out to be like a cooler,
Yeah,
more interesting thing than
cool.
it is. It's like that's like there's this thing called like whooping cough when you're a kid that you get from other kids, or it's like having whooping cough.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's not like
It's a much
not-
more homeless disease than that.
It's like, but I had mono, and I don't fucking need to bring that up all the time when we talk about.
You didn't get mono from. Oh wait, yeah, you do.
Do you
Yeah,
know
that's
how I
you
got mono?
Yeah, that's right.
I got mono
You-
from the first time I got
So
drunk,
wait,
and I
wait,
made
wait,
out with
wait.
a girl blackout drunk, and then I gave like 5 other people mono.
Yeah, but
You don't have
How
that kind
did
of story,
you-
so you're like, I had scabies once. It's like, all right, quiet. Can I have a sip of your drink?
we'll talk about having mono then.
Okay, the way I got mono is that I went to a college party, and it was my first time I ever got drunk, and I lied to the guy, and I said, yeah, I've been drunk before. And then somebody poured me a Jack and Coke, and it was a army hose party, so I was just like an army girl. And then I drank 1 Jack and Coke, and then I don't really remember, but apparently I made out with somebody's girlfriend, and then I gave everyone mono 'cause she gave it to me. And then I went to my freshman orientation with mono.
And what is that? Like, what does that do to you? Like, what is mono?
So bad. Like I had a robot voice for like 6 months. It's like
How it gives you
your
robot
your
voice.
throat, it gets covered in this like white shit. Like imagine if you looked at your throat and it's like covered in
Pustules?
white. No, 'cause that's like pus is like yellow. It's like white. Like it looks like honestly like cum is like coating your entire throat kind of. And then it hurts and it makes it so you lose your voice, but in a way that's like I don't like
You
it.
said vocal fry for.
Mhm.
You sounded like the lady from Monsters Inc. The fucking
It's supposed
slug
to make
lady.
you tired, but I kind of think that like it didn't make me that tired. It just made me gross.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's weird in high school. You're just so horny. You're just like fucking everywhere all the time, you know? Or you're not fucking at all. That was most of high school. Was just jerking off and being alone. But then when you start fucking, it's like, yeah, you never stop. I'm just saying the show is accurate in that sense.
Yeah, people. Maybe they didn't have sex in high school then, Cameron. Maybe those are the ones that.
Maybe that's why they're so mad about it, huh?
Yeah,
It's
probably
just a
so.
reminder of not fucking.
I just think they're
in high
ugly. If
Probably.
you think that Euphoria shouldn't show titties, you got sock titties or you're ugly. Or you're just not. You're not. I don't know. Or you're just dumb 'cause I've already proven that point. I don't need to say anything else. Doesn't matter. There's so many people I think are wrong. It's so funny. I just think
And
that
they're all
nothing
ugly.
really matters that much. And that if you can't zoom out on your life and then life as a whole and realize how insignificant showing titties on Euphoria is, like you're just a miserable person in general. Like you're plagued by thought. You know how I say that sometimes? Overthinkers.
I don't know if it's even that. I think it's just you're bored. You're just
Maybe
bored,
you're bored.
dude.
But that's sad too.
If you're just freaking out about anything that just doesn't pertain to your life
Concern
at
you.
all. I guess if it's like parents that are worried about their kids watching the show, then maybe that makes sense, but it's also like they're watching worse shit than Euphoria. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
The internet exists. It's crazy to be a kid now. Like we got the internet kind of, but
we
it's
watched
pretty
Pain
crazy.
Olympics.
Yeah.
when we were like, I was like 13.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching fucking Pain Olympics when I was 13.
Yeah, so
Jesus
it's
Christ.
the same shit.
But yeah, you
Pain
it was
Olympics
unavoidable.
wasn't out when you were 13. Oh yeah, it was.
Probably.
Because
I
I
don't
was
know.
older than you. Wait, how does that work? How does math work? I don't understand simple math. Like, if I'm older than you, then what does that mean?
What do you mean?
Were you younger or older?
If you're older than me,
Uh-huh.
then I have always been younger than you.
Oh, huh.
That's how math works.
It's crazy because I don't understand that concept.
I mean,
Isn't that
what
wild?
do you
I
mean?
also don't
What are you
understand left
talking
from
about?
right, and I don't understand like spatial awareness. Like, it's really hard for people to understand because I'm pretty smart, like in like regular terms. But when I say that I don't understand left from right, or like age, or like time, or like math, people think I'm joking.
I mean, yeah, because it's so dumb.
Well, it's because
It's just such a dumb thing to say that of course people think you're joking around.
yeah, but like I just don't think in terms of that at all. Like, I kind of only think
Yeah.
in the present. I don't like, when you learn in a language,
Don't,
like how
that's not
No,
what
listen,
it is.
you know when you
Oh, I'm just so present. I don't understand
I
how
don't
age
I don't
works.
think about it. Imagine if you never thought about certain things. 'Cause I know you overthink, so it's hard for you to understand. But like most of the time, like the shit that I'm thinking about is like just kind of like, what am I going to eat now? What am I going to do now? The only time I think in terms of the future is like comedy and shit.
Yeah, but okay.
Uh-huh.
But that's
I
still
don't know
different
anything about
than being
history. I don't understand the timeline of when things happened.
okay. Once again, that's fine,
Uh-huh.
but that's still different than being like, wait, so I'm older than you. How does that?
Well,
work?
how does
So
it?
then, am I older than you?
No. I meant like,
Or
what
am
does
I
that mean
younger?
for like when you saw Pain Olympics?
Well, if you were 13, then I would have been 10 years old,
And you didn't
and
watch
that's
it then?
that's how age works.
And you didn't watch it then?
No, I didn't watch Pain Olympics at 10, but
So
I
what
had
did you guys watch?
I think the first fucked up thing that I watched online was Two Girls, One Cup.
Same era.
Same era, yeah. Pain Olympics came a couple years later. I had a friend that was really into bestgore.com. Shout out to Best Gore. I don't know if that's even around anymore. I'm not going to look it up, but
shit, though. It's like
yeah, he was really into that. So I had eventually I made a friend that was like that. He's from Mexico. He's from Guadalajara. And so it was just kind of like,
there's
he
definitely
was
stuff
used
that
to
you
it.
don't think about at all that you don't get,
Yeah, I know. But
and it would blow my mind.
like numbers aren't, it's not that I'm even good at like math, but it's like I get that 30 is more than 27. That's not one of them for sure. But anyway.
My hair's different now for this part.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, yeah.
I just like if it's not that I don't get the time. I get that. I just don't know how to come to the conclusion.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to it's hard to like break it down any simpler than
No. You don't need to break it down for me. I'm just telling you that that's the way I process it, where I go, I don't feel like finding the solution to that, so you don't have that?
I think I do, but more about like probably more like trauma based stuff and just like personal growth stuff. I'm like, I don't really have time to
you do that
figure
about
that out.
decision making, which drives me crazy. Like, if you go like, well, I'm gonna go to an open mic at 9 p.m. and I get off work at 7:30 p.m. Like, you don't go like, oh, well, I should probably like figure out what I should eat before then. That way I can make the plan for it. You'll just get out of work and be like, well, I had to get Jack in the Box.
No, it's that I don't have time to.
But that's not true, because if you have from that morning, you can plan your whole day.
Oh, so you want me to food prep is what you're saying?
I want you to, no, you can do other things too. You can just consider you can weigh the options before 7 o'clock comes.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, but eating doesn't matter that much.
That's not true. I really like eating a lot.
No, but I'm saying
Eating's
what you eat doesn't matter that much.
It just depends. Sometimes I'm a busy guy. You know what I mean? I got shit to do. So.
Oh, you love the concept of thinking that you're busy too. Oh my God, you love that. Like,
I am busy.
you love being like, yeah, I'm busy, so I had to do like that's why you justify eating fast food, and so do other people.
For sure.
The idea that you're busy is like something that I think that you jerk off to alone in the bathroom, like just being like, I'm so busy. People love being busy. It's so funny.
I can tell you for a fact that's not what I'm jacking off to.
And we're not that busy,
bathroom,
by the way, compared to like some people, especially on the East Coast. Like, oh my God, we're nothing.
Oh my God, you love being like people on the East Coast.
Well,
they work so hard. They
do, and that's why they're miserable. By the way, who wants to be miserable?
They're miserable because it's cold and everyone's rude there.
No, it's because they put too much
and
on
they
their
have
plate,
bad weed.
And
that's why
they don't take
they're
care
rude.
of themselves.
No, it's not that they have too much on their plate.
Also, I'm talking about like, you know who's busy? The Rock. You're not busy.
I'm basically The Rock.
People love acting like they're fucking Mark Wahlberg. It's like, you get up at 10 a.m. You're not that busy.
That's because I go to sleep late. I'm doing stuff.
Okay, let's think about this. So who's more busy, Mark Wahlberg or The Rock? Is the same?
I would think The Rock.
The Rock's the busiest.
I think The Rock is probably the busiest guy in the world.
So The Rock has a 12-hour day where, I mean, I'm assuming in the morning he's working out.
He works out like 4 times a day.
Okay, and then let's say he has like at least 3 press obligations, and then maybe he does like some meetings. It's like, how does that compare to your day?
Well, he has a team. If I had a team of people behind me, I'd be getting as much stuff done as The Rock.
So you're not as busy because you're not as famous?
Well, yeah, that's part of it.
But like, is he busy or are you busy? Like, how could you both be busy?
We're both busy. We both got stuff going on. Is The Rock putting together an entire podcast in his living room?
I feel like I just don't feel that. I just don't feel that busy.
Is The Rock putting out like
Am I less
maybe
busy than
a sketch a week?
Am I less busy than you? First question.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay. Because I don't feel that busy.
Yeah, no, you're not doing shit.
So what am I doing?
I'm busy. I got stuff going on.
So what about me? How would you describe me? I'm lazy and I don't have anything going on.
Yeah. You're lazy, you don't have anything going on, and you're usually on your phone.
And so if you're on your phone, you can't be busy.
It's not that, but it's like you're just kind of fucking around on your phone. If you were like, I don't know,
spending an hour making a Scholastic book fair promotion for your show dates.
No, I guess that's something a busy person does.
I refuse to be busy in a way that doesn't benefit me directly, and I think that's kind of like what you mean. Like, if it isn't about me and promoting myself and bettering myself, like skincare, fitness, comedy promotion, like I have no interest in being busy. Unless I'm helping people, which I've already chosen to help them, but yeah, I have no interest in like, I don't know, like making up things for me to be busy about.
I'm also busier now that I stopped smoking weed, because that was a lot of time that I spent just
that's why you're on your high horse about being busy?
Smoking weed. No, I've definitely been on my high horse about being busy for a long time.
So busy.
But I'm just saying I have to like do shit to occupy that time, so I'm not just getting high. Because I spent a lot of time, doing that.
How bad does this look?
Doesn't look
not convincing?
Great.
Not convinced?
No, it's fine, I guess. I don't know. I'm more just mad about it for continuity's sake. But, whatever. It's fine. How'd you get this bruise?
I don't know.
Who gave it to you?
God.
I'm gonna kick his ass. So what's an unfuckable trait for you? What's like a trait that someone could have where it's like a deal breaker? I know, that's why I'm curious. Like, there has to be something. Because we were talking the other day, and you said like lisps are hot.
Hack. The only person I've ever fucked that I regret was a hack.
You want to say his name?
I'm good.
I'll bleep it out. Maybe I won't. We'll see.
I don't even care if like you're the huge. I've fucked people that are pieces of shit. I don't care about that.
Yeah. Well, why do you
Pretty
fuck
much
me? I'm a
being
hack.
a hack is the worst thing you can be to me. I don't think you're a hack. I think
Well,
that your biggest problem is that you couldn't be a hack even if you tried.
you think I'm not relatable enough?
Not at all, yeah.
That's what you're saying. Okay.
I always laugh at how unrelatable your takes on things are, especially about like the order in which society should be kept. What I call
What?
you believing in justice. Like the whole bit that you tried to do about the lady, or that not that you tried to do, you were doing. I like that bit about the lady in the dog poop, but it's just like the way that you view things. Like I think you assume that it's going to be relatable, and I just always know it's not, because people are innately pieces of shit.
There's usually like depending on the size of the crowd, there's like 2 or 3 people in there that are
Good people.
not good people, but they're just like weirdos.
No,
or
but you're not weird. You're just like
we.
you're just like an honest person that believes in like treating people well, which to me is hilarious because like you just meet very few of those people in the world.
I don't know. I feel like I'm a bad boy.
You're
I'm
not
a piece of shit.
You're not. You're
Yeah.
not at all.
I think I am.
Name one bad boy thing you've done recently.
I said
Can't. Isn't that crazy? Because like I can think of some. I mean, I don't really want to
No.
out myself, to be honest.
wait, for what? Out yourself
on like
for what?
bad stuff that I've done recently.
Yeah. What bad stuff have you done? If you're
I'm
so fucking
always doing bad stuff.
if
You've
you're-
met me off camera.
so evil.
I don't think it has to be evil. I'm just saying that like you're just too good of a person.
No, I'm a bad boy.
No, you couldn't name a single thing that you've done.
I slept in till 10 a.m. today.
You won't even lie to your employer, like, which drives me insane.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You
I
hate
steal stuff.
lying.
I
Oh,
steal
what did
stuff
you
from
steal?
work.
Like what?
Food.
How come you never tell me when you steal stuff?
I did tell you. You just don't listen to me.
That nasty ass pasta salad that you got?
Yeah, I
That's
stole
not
that.
a bad boy thing to do. Ew.
Yeah, it is. I'm stealing from. Well, it's not really a bad boy thing because it's a mega corporation that I'm stealing from. It's kind of
You
like
stole pasta
and I'm
salad
feeding the
from
poor.
the deli at the Ralph's that you work at, and that's your one bad boy thing that you can think of?
Dude, Ralph's might be watching this.
It's crazy because I really hope that someday, like, somebody, like, people get to know how good of a person you are, because it's very alarming to me, like, in a good way.
I'm not that good of a person.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. You're dumb.
You don't want to be a good person, which is the number one quality of a person who is a good person.
I punched the fridge a couple months ago. Remember that?
That's your biggest bad boy thing I think you've done.
Hell yeah.
But that isn't
Fucking
because
socked the shit out of that fridge.
Okay.
We're probably not getting our security deposit back now. I'm just going to say it came like that. They won't remember. I don't know. But yeah, okay, what else do I do?
You don't do bad boy stuff.
I'm a bad boy.
You're not. It's fine that you're not. It's like the reason that I like you.
'Cause it's safe.
No, because you don't treat me like shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm telling you. You don't have to know. I'm letting you know. And
I
I love,
definitely-
by the way, I love you, but I also love people who are pieces of shit. I mean, I've had relationships with people that you're like, this person is like the worst. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I remember you like telling me some. I don't know.
love
What?
people who are. I mean, I like people who are honest, and if that means that like your true self is like an evil, manipulative asshole, like, great. I mean, I just don't expect there to be only nice people in the world. Just be
Yeah.
who you are. If that means you're a serial killer, at least you're living your truth.
Yeah, be you.
Yeah, be you. Be yourself. People always say be yourself, but then when someone's a serial killer, they're like, don't be yourself.
Yeah, if you're a serial killer, child molester, anything
You're
that's
not allowed
hurting
to-
other
yeah,
people,
you're not
they're
allowed,
like, whoa.
You can't do it. And I'm here to tell you, just be yourself.
No matter what.
Yeah. Hey, as long as you're willing to accept the consequences.
Even if not.
What do you mean?
Even if you're not willing to accept the consequences.
Just be yourself anyway.
Be yourself anyway.
It's the only thing that you can be.
Everyone else is already taken.
You can try to be me. That's kind of cool. I like when people copy me. Some people hate it. Do you like being copied?
Nobody's ever copied me.
Not even as a kid?
No.
You remember when you stop copying me?
Oh, like someone like mimicking me, like making fun of me?
Just copying you in any way. That's never happened to you? You're such a loser. You suck.
Really?
No
Nobody
one's copied you?
Nobody was like, I want to be that guy. No, yeah. You had people copying you?
Everyone's had someone that's copied them before.
You had biters? We called them biters. You're a biter.
I mean,
because you're biting someone's style.
I know someone right now who fucking copies me, and I'm not going to bring them up, but
What? Who?
no, I'm not doing that. But anyway.
Whisper it into my ear.
That's not how sound works.
Yeah, I know.
I can't believe no one's ever copied you. Not even a younger kid that looks up to you or something in comedy or anything.
Nope. I did when I started to do well on open mics in San Diego, doing all tier stuff. Some people kind of started doing all tier stuff.
Okay, then someone has copied you.
But it's maybe that's just
Did you
maybe
like
that's just my ego talking.
Did you like it?
No.
Why?
Because
I don't get why people don't like being copied.
I guess it's 'cause it's rude.
It's not though, 'cause it's
kinda
people
rude.
love when people someone does an impression of them, but
Yeah,
they don't
it's
like being
fine.
copied. Doesn't
Yeah.
make any. It's the same fucking thing.
Well, you just said that you don't like hacks. That's one unfuckable trait, and that's what hacks are doing is they're copying shit that they've seen before.
No, but when someone's specifically copying you, it's flattering.
To some people, yeah, imitation is the highest form of flattery. But it's it's also annoying.
Is it? The only time it's annoying is if you can't escape them. You don't have to be around them. You can just know that they're doing it. Someone else could tell you.
If someone was legitimately copying you, dressing as you and they dyed their hair your color and stuff, you wouldn't be creeped out.
No, that's awesome and so funny. I mean, I'm already in danger pretty much all the time, so I think that's the main thing that makes people freaked out. But it's I already feel in danger, so if someone wants to just steal my personality and my identity, that's hilarious. Because it's what are they gonna take from me?
Your jokes?
They're not gonna do them as good.
They might.
They're not. You can't even have my hair color. Technically.
Orange?
They don't successfully dye it this color. It's impossible. You didn't know that?
No, it's just funny it's a weird thing to brag about.
I'm just saying it's if you're copying me, I'm
my
not worried that someone's going to like you better.
You can't copy my hair. My hair's uncopyable.
I think that it's less that you can't copy it and more that you can't do it better.
Yeah. Well, you got that. That's cool.
I just think that people should just think that themselves being the best version of themselves is uncopyable. You don't believe that?
No, I feel like somebody could do me and do it better than I do it. For sure.
To the point where they just completely make you irrelevant?
Yeah. Where they come in and they, start fucking you and they...
That's how low your self-esteem is?
They do a better job at Ralph's than I do.
Why am I just having sex with a person that's impersonating you?
You wouldn't even be able to tell. Because they're that good at doing me. You're like, damn, did Cameron get hotter and cooler?
So they don't look like you because they're hotter than you.
No, this is a person doing me better than me. So yeah, they would be hotter than me.
How are they hotter?
Their forehead is shaved down.
I'm not really into that.
You
So
wouldn't
they're
like me.
trans?
You wouldn't like me to have less forehead?
No, I'm not interested in that.
I kind of am now that you brought it up. I'm
That's
like,
the
I could
only
shave
thing you
down
can
my
think
forehead.
of? Yeah, you could do it. But that's the only thing you can
How
think
much
of
would
to
it
make
hurt?
yourself hotter? I mean, it's surgery. It hurts a lot.
And it's them. They're like shaving off your bone.
Yeah.
In your face.
Yeah, they're taking a sanding tool to it. Like, zzz.
And then they just do like a skin. They do like a skin graft or
No,
something.
they just like kind of like lift it up and then put it back down. They probably make incisions in your eyebrows or in your hairline so that you can't see it. Yeah, all of these celebrities have these plastic surgeries, like especially the ones like Ariana Grande has like a ponytail facial where they take threads and they pull your entire skin back
yeah.
in your
I've heard of
head.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't. Plastic surgery is a nightmare to me. But
Yeah, it's.
I'd
like
rather
a
be
fucking-
ugly. I can't handle it. It's too stressful for me.
Yeah. I can't wait to be ugly.
What of these? So, I want to know what topics you wrote down.
Just start panicking. I wrote down the thing about like an unfuckable trait. That's one of the questions I wanted to ask you, and you just
Being a hack.
yeah.
But you didn't mention yours. You're like, I will have sex with anyone.
Maybe if you have maybe if you don't have any teeth, if you have if you're just all gums, you have no teeth.
That's like a really obvious one, though. Like, can't you think of something that's more like?
Oh, and being a hack isn't?
I don't think so. I don't think girls care if people are hacks. Girls love when guys like tell the same joke over and over again.
I don't
be
think
honest,
that's true.
that is true.
Girls are always like, I love a funny guy. I love a guy
Yeah,
that's
but
funny.
they don't have a good sense of what that means.
So you're saying that hacks love other hacks? That's not.
Everyone's a hack. Let's not get it twisted. First of all, people who are not that don't give a fuck about comedy, regular people, they just take the same 3 references over and over again, and that's their sense of humor. Whether it comes from movies, from TikTok, from whatever, from inside jokes.
I don't know.
There's not a lot of people that have a broadened sense of humor to the point where they're highly critical of it in the way that I am. I'm speaking about hacks in the sense of you're an actual stand-up comic that goes on stage and talks about dogs and CVS receipts and fucking what's another hack premise that you were just mentioning last night? Oh fuck, the one that just happened. The girl
Down
that has
syndrome
the girl that's the Victoria's Secret model that has Down syndrome that Cameron said 3 comics already have done the same line. It's like the fact that somebody can't take that they're not unique. That's the worst thing you can be to me, is not unique. I guess. Inauthentic and not unique. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
And you're like, doesn't have teeth. You're so stupid.
How is that stupid? Mine makes way more sense than yours.
It's like, obviously everyone thinks that, but you can't think of one that's like more like specific to you than just not having teeth. Because I guess men don't hate women for that.
There's
type
not
of
really
thing.
like a personality defect that I'm like,
You're like,
I wouldn't.
if the pussy has teeth, I wouldn't like it. If someone's pussy was hard,
I mean,
inside.
I guess if she's like a Nazi or something, you know what I mean? If she's a Nazi with
you
no
wouldn't
teeth,
fuck, you'd fuck. You'd fuck a hot girl that was a Nazi at least once.
yeah, probably.
You would.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
the teeth one
probably,
makes more sense because the teeth
but-
one you can't. It's really shocking and scary. But honestly, if that girl kept her mouth shut and the rest of her body was good,
Oh, the
the teethless
gummy,
the toothless girl.
gummy girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, you might still not fuck her.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, even if she had
It's
no
like,
teeth.
no, you can't think of something. You'd fuck a toothless Nazi.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, if someone's a hack, I won't. Because the thing about me is I mostly get turned on by spending time with somebody. And if we click,
That's not. That's not true.
Yes, it is. If I think that
No,
you're
it's not.
physically attractive, that will lead me to you. But if I can't go over and fuck with you and like have some type of back and forth, even if that entire back and forth is just me making fun of you and you liking that,
Well, yeah, that's our dynamic.
that's every time I've hit it off with a guy, it's because they let me shit on them.
So it's like you don't even really need you just need a punching bag.
Pretty much, yeah. If you don't like being shit on, then I probably haven't hooked up with you.
Yeah.
Because I also like when people take it out sexually on me. Like, so say if I'm being mean to you and you're kind of like, you're taking it, but I can tell you don't like it, then I know that you're going to like take it out on me with your dick. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's too much detail, I think. I didn't.
Your feelings are hurt.
No, it's not that. It's just gross. Like, I don't think, like, your mom's going to listen to this.
No, she's not.
Okay. Probably not. Well, this is pretty deep into the episode, so probably not. Yeah, but that's also, my feelings aren't hurt, but that's gross, though.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's like you're just being mean to someone because you want them to fuck you extra hard. You want someone to hate fuck you because of how much you roast them? It's like, that's fucking weird.
Not that I want them necessarily to do that, but if I sense that that's the dynamic, sometimes it will turn me on. Because I'm an antagonist and I like push-pull.
Yeah, pushing P.
I don't like, like pushing P. I don't like when, like, so say, like, that wasn't really our dynamic at first because we were, like, more friendly when we first met. But there was a little bit of, there's always a sprinkle of it.
I guess.
That was definitely, like, you can't say that that was absent from our dynamic.
Yeah,
it wasn't
I
as
guess.
extreme as I'm making it sound. Because sometimes it is extreme.
Yeah. It's just, but I just consider that as, like, part of flirting, though. Just kind of making fun of each other. So I didn't really think, like, oh, this girl's shitting on me. I thought she was flirting with me.
Yeah, exactly.
But also, it's like, someone can, like, make eye contact with me, and I'm like, are they flirting? It's like, no, they're...
Yeah, you think everyone's...
They're, like, looking for the bathroom. You know?
I've had a guy try to act like he wasn't going to have sex with me because I called him retarded, and he said I can't say retarded, and then I was like, okay. Like, he acted like...
Yeah.
For, like, 10 seconds.
You almost blew it.
And I was like, oh, yeah, you're not going to fuck me.
Yeah. I mean, he shouldn't have. He should have, fucking stayed strong, brother.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
and
like,
not fucked her.
guys are so dumb. Like, they're going to say no to shit. When it's, like, that close to happening, too. Yeah,
it is funny to just act like... For any man to act like he's in the seat of power when it comes to sex, like, is hilarious. But I guess
I've had so many guys do that when they like when then you stop fucking them and then they're like they try to be like commanding and then you just ignore them. And then they just get ignored into the oblivion. I love ignoring people.
Yeah. But you hate being ignored. I ignore you all the time.
I don't like being ignored by you because I love your attention. I think there's definitely tons of people I don't mind being ignored by.
I guess, yeah.
If I don't like being ignored by you, that means I like you.
Well, yeah, I thought that you liked me.
I'm not just saying you. I'm saying in general, people.
Sure. I mean, if you're reaching out to someone,
oh God, there's a lot of people I wish would ignore me more.
Yeah.
In real life, too.
Yeah. Like that one guy who just comments art amazing on all of your photos.
I kind of like him.
Yeah.
I kind of like him now.
Art amazing.
Yeah. No, but there's definitely some people. There's this one guy that comments on all my TikTok videos, and he's just so annoying.
Yeah, well.
And he's like just likes my content. And he doesn't actually say anything creepy, but it's just annoying how supportive he is. Because it's like one guy, and it's like if my video has 200 views, he still comments on it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. That makes sense. The content you put out is pretty annoying, so it's going to attract annoying people.
Yeah. I wish I had more annoying, like, people for the annoying people to talk amongst each other though.
Yeah. Just to keep each other
Company, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, next time, I just want to have more things where it's like a scenario that is like not reality that we'll ask each other.
You want to role play?
Not role playing, but just like you're asking me my opinions, and either it's like history or movies or things that like you can ask me about that I don't know about, or like how I was asking about TikTok stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Just prompts. I just enjoy prompts.
Yeah.
Because if you have me talk about stuff that we talk about normally, like, and we've already had the discussion, like, I'm just going to only have my base opinion left, which is, like, not funny, and it's more, like, rude.
Yeah.
Because we talked about it a million times.
Yeah, but it's also, like, the most, like, natural to who we are. It's like,
I
I'm
don't
not
think so. I think
quizzing you on history.
No, if you look back at that episode, like I said, which I always think about, it's the best thing we've ever filmed, about the Tiger King. To have topical things, we could have the topical things, and then we can riff off those, and it will turn into conversation. But I would like our conversations to turn into new, unique conversations that we haven't had. Because I think that that's, like, when I'm having the most fun with you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You don't agree?
I guess. I don't know.
Well, what's your expectations?
I don't know. Just to turn the mic on and just, get shit on by you, and then.
No, that's not your expectation.
That's what I'm expecting, yeah.
No, expectations is like what you want.
I don't know. I just want you to not give up 10 minutes into an episode, and
that's not really constructive. I meant for development of the content.
I don't know. I like playing it fast and loose.
Oh, you're definitely not playing it fast.
But I like playing it loose then. I like playing it slow and loose.
You can play it loose. I will allow that.
Okay,
but
you'll allow it.
But
you fucking piece of shit.
But
Jesus Christ.
I think that in order for me to be loose, I need there to be new information presented.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Because you're already loose. Here's the problem. You live your life loose.
And
you're
I'm busy too, though.
Already loose. I need a lot of loosening up. You need foreplay. You know what I mean?
Lube.
You need to lube me up. And you're like trying to like do anal with no lube, and like, and then I'm just coming off angry. Yeah.
Well, you don't like anal.
I hate anal, and I love foreplay.
Anal is like roller coasters to you. What is it? They're scary.
See, you don't even know.
You haven't done this joke in like years at this point.
Yeah, so if you're gonna hack my fucking joke, then you better finish it.
I really don't remember. I was trying to remember it the other night for set swap. Anal's like roller coasters. They're What? What is? How is that supposed to be a hint?
Never mind.
It's like going in my ass. Is that your joke?
Roller coasters are like going in my ass.
Yeah. It's.
You should just layer the clip over it.
Some people.
Because it has like the most views on any of my clips on. Well, it's because it's an old video that's not a reel. Because it's longer.
Oh, yeah.
Before reels came out,
yeah.
and people still paid attention for longer than 30 seconds.
Back in the day, back in
like
2019,
a year, it's gonna be like this is a clip. Like I did, yeah, she said,
yep,
yep, and they'll be like, that was a good video.
Yeah.
She can't get me. Nope.
Yep. All right. I guess that's it.
Yep.
I'm done. I'm fucking done with you.
Good, I'm so hungry.
All right. See you guys next time. Bye.